have openly criticized each other, but come tomorrow, Mayor-elect Mamdani will sit down with President Trump in Washington. And as political reporter Marcia Kramer explains, many wonder if their talks will diffuse the tension between them or make it worse.
You could call it Mr. Mamdani Goes to Washington. The mayor-elect mobbed by reporters after he announced he'll be sitting down with Donald Trump after enduring relentless attacks from the commander-in-chief during his campaign for office.
I will work with anyone to make life more affordable for the more than 8.5 million people who call this city home.
The mayor-elect, who on election night vowed to Trump-proof the city, admitted he reached out to the president.
I have many disagreements with the president. And I believe that we should be relentless and pursue all avenues and all meetings that could make our city affordable for every single New Yorker. I intend to make it clear to President Trump that I will work with him on any agenda that benefits New Yorkers.
But whether the two smoke a peace pipe or continue their battles is an open question. The White House press secretary seemed to indicate her boss still had reservations about the 34-year-old mayor-elect.
It speaks volumes that tomorrow we have a communist coming to the White House because that's who the Democrat Party elected as the mayor of the largest city in the country.
Mamdani is not a communist. He's a democratic socialist who was endorsed by the more moderate Governor Hochul. She says she thinks the two men can find some common ground.
Let's get the Gateway Tunnel finished. Let's work on our subway system, money that we need here in the city, and also just the conversation about how it is not necessary to send in the National Guard because crime is going down dramatically.
Marcia, please share with us what's at stake here. Why is it so important that these two men find common ground?
Well, you know, there are the obvious reasons. For example, the mayor-elect would have a huge budget problem if the president makes good on his threat to take away federal funding. But also, he's concerned about the possibility that there could be extra ICE agents sent here, and also the National Guard because they want to fight crime. So he wants to head all those things off at the pass.
What about some of the other issues that may come up?
Well, look. The mayor has made no secret of the fact that he wants to be the affordability mayor. And so he wants help from the president in doing things like reducing the cost of groceries, especially groceries. And, but there are other issues as well. For example, the mayor-elect needs to get clearance from the federal government for security clearance. So if he doesn't get it, he can't be briefed on terror actions, he can't be briefed on other law enforcement things. And President Trump will play a huge role in whether he gets that clearance.
Important issues. Okay, thank you, Marcia. By the way, our Jessica Moore will be traveling to Washington, D.C. to cover this high-stakes meeting. She'll have live reports beginning tonight at 11 o'clock.